On the ghats of Varanasi, where the Ganga moves with ancient patience, Aarav stood at the edge of the river with a resignation letter folded neatly in his pocket. The monsoon clouds gathered like unanswered questions above him, heavy and unmoving. For 10 years, he had chased success in glass towers and glowing screens, believing that achievement would silence the restlessness within him. Yet the higher he climbed, the louder the emptiness echoed. Burnout did not arrive like a storm. It arrived like slow erosion, unnoticed until the ground beneath him felt unsteady. He had returned to his hometown telling everyone he needed a break. What he truly needed was clarity. Each morning he watched an old boatman prepare his fragile wooden boat before sunrise. The man's movements were unhurried, deliberate, almost sacred. One dawn, as Aarav sat on the stone steps, a stray dog curled beside him for warmth. The animal was thin, its fur damp from the night rain, yet its eyes were steady and calm. When the first drops of monsoon rain began to fall, people scattered for shelter. The dog did not run. It simply shifted closer to the steps, adjusting to the rain without resistance. Aarav noticed how naturally it adapted. No complaint, no drama, just presence. The river began to swell, muddy and powerful. The boatman still rowed, the dog still endured, and the ancient city still stood. Something inside Aarav shifted. He realized he had mistaken discomfort for defeat. Like the river in monsoon, life was meant to rise, churn, and test its banks. Stability was not the absence of storms, it was the strength to remain anchored through them. That evening, during the Ganga Aarti, hundreds of lamps flickered against the darkening sky. Aarav held one small diya in his hands. The flame trembled in the wind, yet it did not go out. It bent, adjusted, and continued to burn. In that fragile flame he saw himself, not broken, only bending. The next morning, instead of sending the resignation email in defeat, he began drafting a new plan in determination. He would build something of his own, something aligned with service and meaning. He would work hard but not hollow. He would strive but not at the cost of his spirit. The monsoon did not stop that week. The river remained fierce. The dog still returned each morning. And Aarav, no longer searching for perfect conditions, began rowing his own uncertain boat. Like the diya against the wind, he chose not to extinguish. And that choice changed everything.